Doug.
And I'm Cathy.
And this is Maggie Mae. Join us as we follow the moon. Today, we want to take you with us to an RV park in Canton, Mississippi called MovieTown. Now, we only have one big mystery about this park is, where did MovieTown come from? We don't have an answer for you. But we do want to show you around this park. If you are looking for a place to have a great night off the road, this is located just off the interstate north of Jackson, Mississippi. It's a very easy park to get to. It's about a mile off the interstate, but it's far enough away the way it's situated. There's no road noise. It's a very quiet, peaceful park. We stayed there for 2 nights on our way through from Red Bay over to Louisiana. And we want to show you this park because it really kind of impressed us.
Yes, it did.
Now we're crossing under Interstate 55 just north of Jackson. And this is actually the exit for Canton, Mississippi. There's a good bit to do around there as far as restaurants and chain stores and fuel stations. There's a Love's right there on the left. This is the layout of the park. It's a real simple park, and if you'll notice that yellow marking goes up the first 10 pull-throughs, those are reserved for people like what we were doing. I think most of the other spots may be permanent.
Yes, it did seem like it.
But you come that far off the interstate, not far at all, make a right. There's a sign there on that corner that says MovieTown with an arrow. It is marked real good. And you come just a short ways down this road. You'll see a little church up here on the left. And MovieTown is right across the street from it. Now, it is an RV park. They do have great cabins, and it also has mini storage and U-Hauls available. So it has a lot of different things to offer.
Yes, it did.
And when you turn into the park, there's a loop, and you can take that loop when you go to check in, or you can do like we did and these other folks and kind of park there by the dumpsters and go in. That's the office, and that's also where the owners live. So the owners are on site all the time, which is really nice. To the right would be the entrance back to the U-Haul and the mini storage. We're going to circle on around here to our left. And the dumpsters are right there on our right, where it's easy to hopefully not forget to leave your trash.
That's right.
On your car. There's a little playground there. And on the end of the office, the first 2 doors on the right are the restrooms and bathhouse. Now, this is the only restrooms and bathhouse on the property, but they're nice, they're big, they're very clean.
Mm-hmm.
The men's had 3 shower stalls.
I think the women's were the same.
And then around behind them were the toilets. And just beyond those to the left was another door, and that was the laundry facility. Now, this laundry, the big dryers and the washers, they work off of coins, and they were each $1. It's about the least expensive laundry I've seen anywhere, and very clean, well maintained. As you go back into the park, there are some giant speed bumps, so do beware.
All of this area on the right is your dog walk.
Mm-hmm. And on the left are the cabins.
They look fairly new.
Yeah, and very well maintained again. think it's kind of nice when the owners live on the property because they see things as it needs to be done. They were out there working on the grounds and mowing and taking care of things while we were there. Now, like Cathy had mentioned about the dog area, right straight ahead of us here is a nice big green space. And it's not fenced like a dog park, but it is the area that they like for you to take your dog out for a walk.
And that's actually was the best place because the gravel is real big.
Yeah, it's good to drive through, but it was kind of hard on Maggie's paws.
Yes. It was hard on my paws.
So the first 10 pull-through spaces on the left there are where they want the short-termers to be, and they told us pick whichever one you wanted. You can see where we were there. Every site in the park is a 50 amp full hookup site. The ones on the outside edges are back in, and all of the ones in the middle are pull-through. Very easy park to get around. There are trees, but they're not big, so you have no problems with that.
And it was busy. We had people coming in and leaving, two nights?
Yeah, we were only there for 2 nights, but there were people coming and going. A lot of people just there for one night.
Yeah.
Now, as you get to this back corner, you'll see that they have some more cabins. I would say these are more cottages. The others did look more cabiny.
Yeah.
And they were full.
Yep.
They really have a good business with their rental cabins.
The park itself was full.
Yeah, it was very full. Now, straight ahead of us, there is an RV storage area. There were only a few units here. We're going to curve around that and come along behind that and go over to the far side. It's not a huge park by any stretch of the imagination, but you know, I have to say I really like this little park.
It was peaceful too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and again, not a lot of amenities. There was a playground there. There's no pool, mini golf, anything that way. But for what we needed this park for, it was halfway between Red Bay and where we were going in Louisiana, and it definitely served the purpose. Good internet, and the park does not have Wi-Fi as of this time, but they are soon to have good high-speed internet coming into the area. They were so excited about that in the office. Now there, right behind those RVs, you can see the storage facility, and it's all fenced so that nobody can go from the park to your storage unit or the storage unit to the park. So you're secure going both directions. We'll go along the back of the storage unit here, and we'll make a right up here at this corner to go back up towards the front of the park. And you can see the back side of the cabins that we saw in the very beginning up front.
This is real early spring too, so I think that had a lot to do with the bare trees. I think as they get more into later spring, it'll move out.
Yeah, it was still kind of early when we were up there. And we're back home. So MovieTown wasn't the fanciest of parks. It didn't have the mini golf, it didn't have the swimming pool or the even a dog park, although it did have that dog area.
Yes.
But it certainly did what we needed for it to do.
Absolutely.
It was a great clean park. We had good cellular reception there. And we used the day that we were there as a work day to get some videos done. So we didn't really get a chance to go out and explore the area. But if we were coming through that area again, definitely would go there.
Absolutely.
The other thing I thought was neat about the park, by having the U-Haul business and the storage, when we switched coaches, we had a storage unit directly across the street from a park that we were staying at. And I kept thinking while we were there, if it was a time that you were going to be switching coaches in that area, that'd be the perfect place to do it.
It would be, yes.
So with that, we want to thank you all for joining us. If you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, please do so, and be sure to ring that notification bell so you'll know when each of our new videos come out. And if you like today's video, give us a thumbs up. That means a lot.
And thank you for following us as we follow the moon.
Thanks for watching today.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel.
And be sure to ring the notification bell so you'll know when new videos come out.
Don't forget to follow us on social media too.